Hello, everybody. Welcome to Devlog 2 for my One Piece game. The first devlog, was very well received. Um, Thank you a lot for the support on the first devlog. So, I have a lot of stuff, or not a lot, but I have a good amount of content for the devlog 2, or the second devlog, whatever you want to call it. So, first down, I added just like new clothes. I completely revamped all the clothes, and I kept a few. I kept like two or three because I thought they were cool, but they're subject to change. I think they don't really fit in a One Piece setting. I just think they're funny. Also, I added faces, which I'm not going to show on screen because they're all ugly, and I'm going to change them soon. I'm going to make my own faces, or I'm going to get some type of person to make me anime faces because I'm not the greatest drawer, especially when it comes to faces. Alright, so I'm going to have a little meet the dummy section. So, starting off, we have my all my clothes dummies. These just showcase what kind of clothes I have going on. Then I have the combat testing dummy, which is basically just an infinite health dummy from ABA, if you're familiar with the concept. And then I have the blocking dummy, and then I have the parry dummy. Then, and last but not least, for the combat-oriented dummies, I have the observation hockey dummy, which just infinitely dodges. I'll get into that later. I'll get into observation hockey later in the video. Now I have the three dummies that actually give you abilities, because I don't want to have it so that you spawn in and you have like a bunch of abilities. Keep it a little organized. I have, first off, is the Lucci, who gives you the Soru, which I will showcase a little more in depth because I made a few changes to how Soru works. Just, minor changes like cooldown and stuff. It won't be anything insane. Now I have the Rayleigh dummy. He gives you armament and observation hockey. I have Conqueror's hockey added, and I will showcase it later, but it's just a little overpowered right now, so it's not obtainable to anyone who tests the game, just to, see how the progress is coming along, which there's testers. I will be making a Discord for this game. So I might be doing a tester giveaway or something like that. I don't know, depending on how many members I get in the server. If I only have like 30 members, I won't do it. But if I get like a decent amount of members, like 100, maybe 150 members, then I will totally do a tester giveaway, just to kind of make it a little fair. Because with 30 members, it's like you could cross your fingers and get it, All right, so I made a few changes to the combat, so I'm just gonna throw it on screen now. I'll throw in all the combat with some dopamine music over it, some funk, if you will. Now for what everyone has been waiting for, some actual mechanics that aren't combat. I am going to start off with Geppo. Geppo is, just your standard double jump. It doesn't have an animation right now. I will add an animation eventually. It didn't feel like a top priority thing because, jumping is jumping. The game isn't super polished yet. I gotta actually add the game before I start stressing over what looks choppy, I'll add the whole game and then I'll fix everything up after. So now I'm going to show armament hockey. It's just a simple, turns your arms black for now. With the armament hockey, gives you a customized, randomized colored outline. Like I have purple. The outline does save to your file, so every time you get on the game, it'll be the same outline. I will add a way to re-roll it eventually. But now I'm going to show observation hockey, which is just an evasive. So I don't have it like something like Blox Roots, where you have a preset amount of dodges and you can dodge a certain amount of times and see health and stuff. I'm just gonna add it as like a quick evasive that you can use during a combo if your parry's on cooldown, or if you're not really landing a parry, or maybe if it's just something unparryable, because some attacks aren't going to be parryable. So observation hockey is going to be the alternative to parrying those attacks, or not parrying them, but avoiding them. You know, you could always dodge them, or you could use observation hockey, which I'm just gonna have as a all-round like future sight evasive. If you land it correctly, you dodge whatever attacks are coming your way. It's just, it's a nice alternative. I might change it up. I might completely go back on my word and actually just make it a preset amount of dodges. I don't know right now, but now I will showcase Conqueror's Hockey, which is a little bit broken, but I did actually make an animation for getting hit with Conqueror's Hockey. I think it looks pretty good. If you don't think it looks good, see something, say something, speak up. I think it looks fine, but, I'd love to hear the feedback. Alright, so I took all of the brick colors in Roblox, so basically every color that Roblox has predetermined, and I added it all to a list, so your hair, when you spawn in, can be any color in the game. Instead of making it a more of like a predetermined, or not a predetermined thing, but it would randomize all three colors of the RGB. I just decided to add every brick color, just so, because like when you load in, your hair's probably just going to be like a very dark shade or like an ugly shade if it's like that. So I'm probably going to implement that with eye colors instead. Alright, now to wrap it up, I'll just showcase Soru a little bit, because I didn't show it that much in the previous devlog. I didn't show that much gameplay at all, because it still looked pretty shitty, and, I'm a little more confident about it now, so yeah, thank you all for tuning into the devlog. I'll have another one out soon enough. At some point, I might go live and stream me coding, so if you want to watch that, go over to Twitch at gooseu_. Maybe I won't, though, so, don't keep your fingers crossed. Discord in the description. Join the Discord, please. I'm gonna put a million pings on screen right now. Join the Discord, and then if we get, like, I don't know, I'll figure it out later. If we get a certain amount of members, I'll do a tester giveaway. Or, I'll just showcase, like, early sneaks, like sneaks to the devlog, or just sneaks in general that maybe I don't find like worthy to put in the devlog, whatever. Maybe I'll stray away from devlogs and just do like full-time Discord sneaks. I don't know. Join the Discord and you'll find out. So, see you all in the next devlog.